lot of dropped frames. Internet is not doing well. What's up, Gibby? Can you guys hear me? Yeah, dropping a lot of frames. Dropping about 3 out of every 4 frames. Which is not good. Internet just deciding it doesn't want to be good today. Alright, it looks to be settling down a bit. Knock on wood. Things seem to be clearing up. Maybe? No? Okay, it looks like, fingers crossed, it looks like the internet is settling. Simmer down now. Simmer down. Anyway, I'm doing all right, guys. I hope you're all doing well. Happy Wednesday. Sorry for no stream yesterday. The Rangers decided to go to triple overtime before losing in Game 1 of the NHL playoffs, so that was fun. Yeah, it looks like internet's settling down. So, all right, internet's settling down. That's a good sign. Yeah, I guess we'll go ahead now with. I took everything off took a few other things off the internet, so hopefully now they won't be draining the stream. Anyway, hated to do that, but it is what it is. Anyway, as I was saying. Happy Wednesday. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome. Darkstroke, you clearly you clearly didn't watch the game. You clearly don't know what you're talking about, dude. Like you're talking nonsense, okay? Hicks, whether you want to admit it or not, is one of our more consistent hitters. Had a big day yesterday with a couple of walks and a couple of hits. Had a hit tonight. They couldn't pinch hit Torres there because Torres already pinch hit in the previous inning and struck out. Or did he fly out? Either way, he might have grounded out. Either way, Torres got a pinch hit in the previous inning for Higashioka and got out. The umpire had a very inconsistent strike zone. They just won 11 in a row, Darkstroke. They're not going to win every game. It sucks, yes, that they lost with the bases loaded. They lost with the bases loaded. You're down a run, you have the bases loaded. You know, well, actually, to be fair, you had 2 on and a man out, and then Hicks struck out on a high fastball, which happens. Then you got a walk from Gallo. Yeah, because he's 6'7", Darkstroke. The umpire even said that. You could see his lips. He's saying he's 6'7". He has a bigger strike zone than most. Exactly, Derek. We were due for a loss. You hate to have lost to Toronto in that fashion. Should the Yankees have had more runs? Absolutely. Is it all on Aaron Hicks? No. Aaron Judge struck out with a runner on third and 1 out earlier in the game. Like, yeah, no, exactly, big brother. Like, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, they just won 11 in a row. So calm down, Darkstroke. Calm down. I get that it's disappointing, the loss, but it's not the end of the world. Should they have won that game? Yeah, they probably could. They probably shoulda, coulda, woulda. But some days you're the bug, and some days you're the windshield. Anyway, White Sox versus Yankees here in our franchise. That's Aaron Judge's problem, Darkstroke. That's the baseball. The baseball strike zone isn't going to change because he's 6'7". That's Aaron Judge's problem. Knees to the waist. That's what it's always been. Just because you're 6'7", so your strike zone's a little bigger, that's not our problem. That's not baseball's problem. That's Aaron Judge's problem. And it's a well-known fact that Aaron Judge, because of the way his swing is, can't hit the pitch at the knees. That's not baseball's fault. That's not even the umpire's fault. I can't believe I'm defending the umpires here. It is what it is. Judge needs to learn how to hit the pitch that's knee-high and over the plate. They found a weakness in his swing, and until he adjusts, pitchers are going to keep taking advantage of that. It's just baseball. Anyway, all right. We're going to give Conforto the day off. Our newest acquisition, Abraham Toro, we're going to give him a start at DH. LeMahieu, Lindor, Olsen, Garcia, Cody. We'll put Hicks, then Stallings, Toro, and then... Actually, we're going to give Bobby Witt the day off. We're going to put Cabrera in at third. Actually, you know what? We're going to have Cabrera DH, and Toro can play third. And see what he does here in his first game as a Yankee. For those of you who don't remember, we made a trade right before the end of last stream. We traded Brock Holt and Jonathan Loaizaga for Abraham Toro and Drew Steckenrider. Yes, Derek, I did see the new trailer for Kenobi. I can't wait. All right, and this game says, you know what? Take out Stallings for a day. You know what? Why not? We'll give Rortvedt the start here. They want Rortvedt to start. Why not? Against Giolito, we'll see what happens. Rortvedt catches most of Woodruff's games anyway. So, here we go. Yeah, no, Kenobi looks great. Can't wait. Can't wait. We're, what, 3 weeks away? 3.5? As Brandon Woodruff now making his 10th start of the year, a 4-1 record, a 1.48 ERA, a whip at .81, about a 5-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio. Yeah, well, I mean, that's the thing, too, Gibby, is we're at the point now as Tim Anderson steps to the plate, 319 average, 11 homers, 29 RBIs. We need robot umpires. Like, honestly, we need to remove this human element from the game as that misses inside 1-0. Because it doesn't make anything better. So that misses low and outside 2-0. I don't know if he's the best. I mean, he might be Darkstroke, you know, but it's still very early in the year. As 3-0 now to Anderson. There's a strike almost right down Broadway, 3-1. As this one now chopped to LeMahieu. Good bounce back there. Bounce back pitch there by Woodruff. 1 away. As we look now at the White Sox starting lineup, we just saw Anderson ground out. He's followed by Lurie Garcia. Jose Abreu, Yasmani Grandal, Eloy Jimenez, AJ Pollock in right, Luis Robert in center. Gavin Sheets is your DH again, and Yohan Moncada, the switch hitter, batting ninth and playing third. Garcia, 260 average, 3 homers, 14 RBIs. As that's foul back on a play 0-1. No, that's also true, Gibby. A big part of it is that inconsistency. It used to be that you may not have agreed with the calls, but a lot of times the umpires would be at least consistent. And now they're just completely willy-nilly. As that's grounded to Toro. His first chance as a Yankee, fires the first in time, 2 away. And that brings up Jose Abreu, 253 average, 8 homers, 26 RBIs. There's a strike right down the middle, 0-1. Now swinging and a miss on a fastball, 0-2. Now a slider, skied to fairly deep right, but Garcia has a beat on it. He'll make the catch, and that'll retire the top of the first. The White Sox at the top of the first. We look here at the Burger King fan cam. We're going bottom 1, no score. I wouldn't say he didn't have it, Aiden. He just wasn't his dominant self, as DJ LeMahieu hitting 262, 6 homers, 21 RBIs. He gave up two runs. He gave up 2 runs, one of which was a home run, a solo shot to Chapman. You make a mistake, it happens, you live with it. I think Cortez could have pitched the 5th, but Boone wanted to get King some more work. They're trying to stretch King out, so it was a chance to give him 3 innings of work as the wind blowing in from dead center today here at Yankee Stadium. It'll be an 0-2 from Giolito. This is inside and low, 1-2. Change up, fastball, slider, curve. The 1-2 misses outside and levels, kind of a 2-2. I mean, again, I think that's the thing, is I would have let Cortez go 5, but as that misses inside, and the count goes full now. King has been super good. I really think the Yankees are trying to make it where they're going to flip-flop, and they're going to try and get King to be the 5th starter, and they're going to put Cortez back in the pen, which I really don't understand. Nestor Cortez, hard luck loser today. He's got a 1.89 ERA still, even after giving up 2 runs today. Yeah, now the Phillies are going to lose that game, as this one chopped up the middle and through for a leadoff base hit. So LeMahieu's on. A good leadoff hit there and a good leadoff at-bat as he made Giolito work. Yeah, exactly. You got to look at the offense more than you got to look at Nestor, as that's fouled back on a play 0-1. I mean, again, King did great. King did amazing in 3 innings of relief, and then Holmes a 1-2-3 8th. The offense just didn't get the big hit when they needed it today. As Lindor fouls off a fastball 0-2. And you can't even blame IKF. IKF's been red hot. He had an 0-for-4 day today. That happens. As this is pop fouling out of play 0-2. Yeah, Cotter, I mean, the Rangers lost to a 3rd-string goalie yesterday too, Cotter. So it is what it is. As that misses inside 1-2. I mean, last time through the rotation, dark stroke, sure. That misses outside 2-2. You know, Cole is still struggling. Severino didn't have a great start last time, but he's been very consistent overall. The 2-2, swing and a miss, chase the high, fastball, strike 3, 1 away. And that'll bring up now Matt Olson, hitting 290. As this one popped up to left, Jimenez, ranging to his right, makes the catch, 2 away. Yep, we still lost. We still lost a heartbreaker, Cotter. I still think the Rangers, look at the Yankee lineup, I still think the Rangers will be fine. So you just saw LeMahieu, Lindor, and Olsen, followed by Avi Garcia, Cody Bellinger, Aaron Hicks. Ben Rortvedt gets to start behind the plate tonight. Abraham Toro and Oswaldo Cabrera batting 8th and 9th. I think the Rangers played one of their worst games of the year, honestly, and still forced triple overtime. Obviously, Shesterkin was in God mode last night, but they got to clean up the penalties. They burnt themselves out a little bit early and kind of didn't get into their rhythm until like the 3rd period again. That 2nd period is what killed the Rangers. But Garcia 3 for 8 in his career against Giolito, the 0-1. Swing and a miss on a fastball, 0-2. But, look, we know Carolina was going to kick the crap out of Boston. I don't think there was any doubt there as Garcia fouls off a slider to stay alive, still 0-2. And Tampa looks like Tampa again. To all the Toronto Maple Leaf fans, you shut up. Like, as that misses low and outside 1-2. Darkstroke, Panarin played yesterday. What are you talking about? Panarin played yesterday. Panarin played like garbage yesterday, but he played. So that misses inside 2-2. Panarin looked to pass a lot more than shoot, and that, I think, hurt the Rangers. Panarin needs to start shooting more. The 2-2 swing and a miss on a high fastball, strike 3, that'll end the first. So Giolito, after the leadoff single, threw a lot of pitches, but does get through the first inning. We go top 2. No score in the Bronx. The Rangers are completely healthy, Darkstroke. That misses inside 1-0. No, he started yet. He missed the last game of the season more for safety than anything else. He's fine. No, Darkstroke, he played yesterday. As this one chopped to the left side because of the shift, Toro, near second base, fires the first in time to get the slow-moving Rondal. Eloy Jimenez now hitting .216, 5 homers. Swings through a fastball 0-1. The Rangers are completely healthy. As this one fouled straight back out of play 0-2. And even Pittsburgh, well, Pittsburgh, one of the guys got hurt. This chopped to the left side. LeMahieu at the shortstop side of second. Too long a throw, not in time. An infield single for Jimenez. I mean, Lindgren absolutely rocked Raquel Ricard yesterday, so him and Tristan Jarry is the only injuries for Pittsburgh. But I'll say this, what I've been saying for a while, the only thing, yesterday's game showed that Pittsburgh has no offense past that top line and Malkin on the second line. The sad thing is that those are all the guys who got all the goals, as that's one I missed 0-2. If the Rangers can shut down the Crosby line for Pittsburgh, Pittsburgh is nothing. Swing and a miss, 2 away there now, and that brings up Luis Robert. As that's fouled back out of play 0-1. And that misses low, 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Slider misses low, 2-2. And now chopper to the left side. Toro charges. Fires the first in time. That'll end the inning. So despite the leadoff, or the infield single, I should say, the White Sox strand a runner. And we go bottom 2. No score in the Bronx. Cody Ballinger will lead off. .253 average, 10 homers, 28 RBIs. The White Sox playing the pole to the right side. So we're going to try and just shoot it down the left field line. Cody takes one high and in. 1-0. Cody Ballinger, not only first in the Yankees in doubles, leads the league with 18 doubles. The 1-0. Hammered to right center field, but this one should be playable. Wow, long run there for Pollock, but he did run it down as he robs his former teammate of extra bases. So 1 out here in the bottom of the second. And that brings up Aaron Hicks, 16 homers, 29 RBIs, a .272 batting average. Yeah, Darkstroke, I think the Rangers will win this series and they'll lose in the second round to Carolina. I'll say this, even if the Rangers lose in the first round, no, the Pittsburgh's not getting by Carolina either. As there's a strike to Hicks, 0-2. Carolina, to me, is the team to beat in the East. As this one skied on the left field line, just a hair late, was Hicks, still 0-2. I mean, look, anything can happen in the playoffs, of course. That misses low and inside 1-2. Here, I'll make a bet with you guys. If the Rangers win the Stanley Cup, I'll shave my beard. The 1-2 to Hicks outside levels the count at 2-2. Is this fouled off now at the plate? 2-2. My MRI visit went well on Monday, if anybody cares. It's very interesting. I had an MRI once a few years ago. Just fell back and played for some back issues and found I had 4 pinched nerves. Four pinched nerves in my back. The 2-2 to Hicks. Strike 3 called. Paints the outside corner. Good pitch by Giolito. 2 away. When you went in for my back, they lay you down like you're on a bed and they roll you in like you're flat on your back. For this one, because it was my hand, they laid me on my stomach and they had me put my hand out like I was Superman, like I was flying. As Ben Rortvedt now hammers one to dead center, but Robert is right there. He will make the catch to end the second. And that's how they did the scan of my hand. So we go top 3. No score still here in the Bronx. Gavin Sheets leading off, the DH hitting .221. Pops him up. First pitch swinging. Olsen on the infield grass. Makes the catch, 1 away. And that brings up Yoan Moncada, 6 homers, 18 RBIs, a .271 average. Switch hitter batting from the left side, takes the strike, 0-1. I mean, I'm still waiting on the results, Darkstroke, but the appointment itself was fine. Yeah, I feel bad, too, for Votto, Gibby. But, I mean, he's basically hinted at he's retiring at the end of this year, right? Swing and a miss, strike 3, 2 away. That brings up Tim Anderson, who's 0 for 1. And Anderson's going to loop this to right field. That's going to be a base hit. Garcia will cut it off. Anderson will hold at first with a single. So a 2-out single for Timmy. And that brings up Lurie Garcia, who's 0 for 1. And the throw down to second is in time. Anderson trying to steal on Rortvedt. Not as good a arm as Stallings, but still pretty dang good. And he throws out Anderson. And we go bottom third, no score. Abraham Toro hitting .353, 1 homer, 5 RBIs. His first at-bats as a Yankee. First pitch from Giolito. Popped him up. Straight up in the air. Missed the hanging curveball. Grandal will make the catch. 1 away. Yeah, no, I know, Gibby. I really thought that Reds team was going to be better, too, with all that pitching. But brings up rookie Oswaldo Cabrera hitting .406 with 8 homers, 16 RBIs. But, yeah, it is what it is. As Cabrera takes a strike, 0-1. Now swing and a miss on a curveball, 0-2. The 0-2 to Cabrera. Low and inside, 1-2. And now this one, it popped him up just out in front of the changeup. In foul ground, Abreu makes the catch, 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Yeah, Gibby, it's gonna be pretty pathetic, the Reds this year, 100%. As DJ LeMahieu 1 for 1 with a single, the only hit thus far for the Yankees in the game. And LeMahieu fouls off a low fastball, 0-1, just a little late on it. LeMahieu now 4 for 11 in his career against Giolito. He fouls off a slider, and the count goes to 0-2. As this one smacked to the right side, at least one Yankee seems to have Giolito's number, as LeMahieu gets his second hit of the day. And that'll bring up Frankie Lindor now, who's 0 for 1. First pitch from Giolito is outside, 1-0. Lindor struck out in his first at-bat. 0 for 5 now in the series. LeMahieu off of first. Yeah, no, Gibby, I wasn't worried about the Braves. As Lindor chops a fastball foul, 1-1. Was not worried about the Braves this year. You guys always get off to a slow start, it seems. As this one chopped to the left side, that'll get through for a base hit. So back-to-back 2-out singles here in the bottom of the third. And 2 on with 2 outs for Matt Olson. who flied out in his last at-bat. And he's going to rip this up the middle. It's going to be a base hit. LeMahieu's being waved home. Anderson's throw is not in time. It's an RBI single for Matty Olson. And the Yankees take the early 1-0 lead. Just sends it right back through the box. LeMahieu off with contact with 2 outs and 3 straight singles delivers the Yankees' first run of the game. That'll bring up Avi Garcia now. Fouls off a fastball, 0-1. Well, the Yankees have plenty of pitching, Gibby. Maybe we'll make a trade with you. The 0-1. Skied to right, fairly deep, but Pollock has a beat on it and makes the catch on the line for the final out of the inning. But Matt Olson delivers. 3 straight singles. LeMahieu, Lindor, and then Matty Olson. Matt Olson. We go top 4. Yankees up 1-0. Lurie Garcia 0 for 1. He was up at the plate when Anderson got thrown out at second. And first pitch gets away from me. Plunks Garcia on the knee. Not how you want to start off the 4th, as that brings up the dangerous Jose Abreu, who takes a strike. 0-1. Garcia, good speed off of first, as that pitch is outside, 1-1. Another fastball for a strike, 1-2. Swing and a miss, got him to chase a slider out of the zone, strike 3, 1 away. And that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal, who grounded out in his first at-bat, so he's 0 for 1. Oh, and Garcia going to second, not in time. Garcia's 4th steal of the year. Kind of caught the Yankees off guard there. There's a strike, 0-1. So tying run in scoring position now for Chicago, as this one popped up to left center. Ballinger calling off Hicks. Belly will make the catch. Garcia goes back to second and stays put, 2 away. So the White Sox now looking for a 2-out single. Eloy Jimenez, 5 homers, 16 RBIs, a .221 average, singled in his first at-bat, and hammers one to left. Hicks started back the wrong way. It is over his head. Aaron Hicks messing up in left field. It'll be an RBI double. Hicks started in, and then he started back, and it was too late to recover. Jimenez's 5th double of the year and 17th RBI, as that misses high, 1-0. And again, Hicks is out there mostly just to give Conforto a day off, as that misses inside, 2-0. Which also, by the way, I don't agree with his defensive numbers being as bad as they are in the game. I think that's a bunch of BS. And a 4-pitch walk now to Pollock. Well, that's the thing, Gibby. You take advantage of the errors, and now Luis Robert at the plate swings through a fastball, 0-1. Robert, probably the White Sox best hitter with runners in scoring position, takes one inside now, 1-1. Swing and a miss on a good slider, 1-2. And now swing and a miss on the curve. Rortvedt will fire to first to complete the play, and the Yankees get out of the inning. But the White Sox score. Blame it on Aaron Hicks. It's an earned run anyway, but 1-1 going bottom 4 now. What's up, FaZe? How's it going, buddy? Cody Ballinger 0 for 1, robbed of a double by A.J. Pollock in his first at-bat. Fouls off a curve, 0-1. Just a bit late. And now Cody again late on a fastball, 0-2. The 0-2 to Belly. Swing and a miss. Got him on 3 pitches. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. 1 away here in the bottom of the 4th, as that brings up Aaron Hicks, who's 0 for 1 with a strikeout.
The left fielder, number 31.
See if Hicks can't make up for that misplay in left. Takes one inside, 1-0. Hicks 1 for 6 in his career against Giolito with a couple of strikeouts. The 1-0. Taken for a strike, 1-1. And now a circle change in there for a strike, 1-2. And now this one hammered to right center field, fairly deep. But again, the wind is blowing in. Robert has a beat on it, makes the catch, 2 away. And now we got Ben Rortvedt, who flied out in his first at-bat, getting the spot start today. As Rortvedt fouls a fastball straight back out of play, 0-1. The 0-1 to Ben. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup, 0-2. The 0-2, inside out into the left field line. That's a fair ball. Fielded out there by Jimenez. Rortvedt will hold with a 2-out single as he got it in on the hands, but he was able to fight it off down the left field line, and now that brings up Abraham Toro. 0 for 1 thus far in his Yankee debut. And fouls a fastball straight back out of play, 0-1. Wearing Jim Leyritz's old number, number 13. The 0-1 to Toro is outside, 1-1. Rortvedt's got average speed. Good speed for a catcher, but average overall. The 1-1. Swing and a miss on a slider, 1-2. And now that drifts outside, 2-2. I'll say this, Yankees are making Giolito work. This will be his 60th pitch of the day. This is fouled off and out of play. Still 2-2. Just a little out in front was Toro. The 2-2. Back up the middle and through for a base hit. So Abraham Toro gets his first hit as a Yankee. And the 4th inning continues here, as that'll bring up the rookie Oswaldo Cabrera. Maybe, Gibby, maybe. There's a strike on the inside part of the plate, 0-1. I don't know. You mean Giolito? I honestly don't know, Gibby. I haven't seen a lot of Lucas Giolito over the years. It'll be an 0-1. And he popped them up. Just got under the fastball. Garcia on the outfield grass makes the catch, and that'll end the 4th. We look again here at the Burger King fan cam. Yankees leave 2 on. We go top 5, tied at 1. Gavin Sheets 0 for 1. Pops them up. First pitch. Toro down from third will make the catch, 1 away. I think he's with the Mariners now. As Moncada, I thought he was traded from Houston to Seattle last year at the deadline. As there's a strike 0-1. Because then we traded him. I mean, he was on the roster for Seattle when we traded for him, when we traded Holt for him. As there's a strike 0-2 to Moncada. The 0-2. Chopped foul. Still 0-2. Staying alive as he spoils a good changeup. Now this slider tried to go back foot, but Moncada would not chase. 1-2. Strike 3, froze him with the fastball at 99. 2 away. Yeah, I mean, they lost their last couple. I don't know about tonight, as Tim Anderson 1 for 2 with a single and also caught stealing tonight. Takes one low, 1-0. Now that's inside 2-0. I mean, I'll say this, the Twins are also playing pretty well, as this one chopped to second. LeMahieu there will field, fire to first in time. That'll end the 5th. The White Sox go in order. We go bottom 5. Looking in here at the Panda Express fan cam. Tied at 1. I thought the Twins were going to get a wild card also. So there's a lot of baseball left. We're only, what, 25, 26 games in, as LeMahieu 2 for 2 with a pair of singles chases a high fastball 0-1. I mean, probably Gibby, but I'll say this. If they keep pitching like this, as this one, oh, he almost took Giolito's head off. That's a base hit. So a 3 for 3 day for LeMahieu, his 3rd single of the day. Well, they got Sonny Gray, who, whenever he's not a Yankee, pitches well. I think they just got back Maeda from injury. They also got Dylan Bundy, who pitched very well for the Angels last year. Like, will they do anything in the playoffs? Absolutely not. In that weak division, could they steal it? I think that's possible, as Lindor fouls one back out of play, 0-1. Lindor 1 for 2 with a single today. That misses high, 1-1. Maeda is good in the postseason, but, or okay at least, but, again, I think, that's fouled off. Oh, is he, wait, 0-22 in the postseason, Maeda? Oh, well, the Twins. Yeah, that's the Twins, Gibby, yeah. I was going to say, wait, I don't think Maeda's pitched that much. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 1 away, as he chases the changeup. And now bring up Matt Olson, who's 1 for 2 with an RBI single. Yeah, the Twins haven't won a playoff series in like 30 years. As Olsen pops it up, got underneath the curveball. Moncada near third. Makes the catch and foul ground for the second out of the inning. And now that'll bring up Avi Garcia, who's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a flyout. LeMahieu off of first. Garcia fouls off a fastball, 0-1. Just a bit late as Giolito dialed it up to 94. Now that drifts just outside, 1-1. As this is fouled off now, out in front of it was Garcia, 1-2. No, it's really tough, Gibby. Also, why did they not put a retractable roof up in Minnesota for October baseball? Little dribbler back to the mound. Giolito fields, fires the first, and actually just gets Garcia hustling down the line. But we go top 7. Yankees strand another runner. Panda Express fan cam going top 6, tied at 1. Lurie Garcia, 0 for 1, was hit by a pitch, stole a base, and scored the only White Sox run. So he takes a strike, 0-1. Now fouls off another fastball, 0-2. Again, though, that hit from Jimenez, Hicks misplayed it, as this is chopped to the right side, slow roller. LeMahieu charges, underhand flips in time to Olsen, 1 away. And that brings up Jose Abreu, who's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a flyout. There's a strike in the inside part of the plate, 0-1. Now this is chopped foul at the plate, 0-2. Swing and a miss, got him on 3 pitches, chased the slider out of the zone. Rortvedt fires the first to complete the play, 2 away. And now that brings up Grandal. I mean, the Reds will definitely have the worst record, Gibby. There's no doubt about it. I think the best record, honestly, will come down to the Dodgers or the Mets, and I think the Yankees are a dark horse. I still think the Yankees are gonna fall off at some point. This is punched out to left field in front of Hicks for a base hit. So Grandal goes opposite field for a single. I think until they prove otherwise, the Yankees to me are still going to be a very streaky team, just like they were last year. They just happen to be on a very good stretch right now. That misses inside to Jimenez, 2-0. They might, as that misses low now, 3-0 to Jimenez. Pollock on deck. They absolutely might, Gibby. And now we're just going to basically pitch around him for the walk. So Jimenez walks. The one guy who's really had Woodruff's number today, and that brings up Pollock, who walked in his last at-bat. There's a strike at the top of the zone, says the umpire, 0-1. Now a changeup, chopped foul at the plate, 0-2. Slider misses outside the zone. Pollock wouldn't chase, 1-2. Staying alive there with that one. Now this one hammered foul, still 1-2. Backdoor slider, froze him, caught him looking, strike 3. We go bottom 6. Yankees and White Sox still tied at 1. Cody Ballinger now up at the plate, he's 0 for 2. Yeah, I like A.J. Pollock a lot, actually, as Cody Ballinger smacks this one down the left field line and deep. It's going to be one hop into the stands. Oh, and the White Sox got lucky. If that stays in the park, that's a triple at the very least. Bellinger just pool cue shoots it down the left field line for his 19th double of the year. And now that brings up Aaron Hicks, who's 0 for 2, and it's not looked good in a pair of at-bats. And Aaron Hicks makes up for all of that with a 2-run bomb to right. Goodbye, baseball. A second deck shot. His 17th of the year. RBIs 30 and 31. And the Yankees take a 3-1 lead. What a shot by Aaron Hicks as he turned on one and said, "See you later." Bang! And that'll do it for Giolito. So he goes 5 innings, gives up 3 runs, 5 plus. He is now on the wrong end of a 3-1 score, as Kendall Graveman now comes in at his 20th appearance of the year, a 1-1 record, a 1.31 ERA. Rortvet 1 for 2 with a single. Will step up to the dish. And Rortvet little late on that fastball, 0-1. And maybe he died at Gibby. Graveman can top it up at 97-98, so a little harder thrower here than Giolito. The 0-1, chopped foul, 0-2. The 0-2 to Ben, sails outside, the count goes to 1-2. Wind blowing in from dead center, the 1-2, outside again, 2-2. Rortvet would not chase, as Graveman has missed badly with a pair of changeups. The 2-2. Swing and a miss on a high slider, 1 away here in the 6th. Yeah, Gibby, I mean, it happens sometimes. He came close a couple times, but as long as he's an Astro, I hope Dusty Baker never wins again. Abraham Toro 1 for 2 with a single in his Yankee debut. Chops a sinker foul, 0-1. Let him have as many regular season wins as he wants. The 0-1, inside, 1-1. Graveman has done stellar against the Yankees the entire year, every time he comes in. And now Toro, chopper up the middle. Anderson to his left from behind second. In time, good throw. 2 away. Yeah, I hope we never stop punching the Houston Astros, Gibby. And that brings up Oswaldo Cabrera, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of pop-outs. Hasn't looked good at DH. Makes a lot of sense. Some guys just can't do it. But the Yankees want to get his bat in the lineup as he chases a low slider, 0-1. It's actually a good pitch to hit, but he was well out in front of it. It'll be an 0-1 to Cabrera. Drifts outside, 1-1. Graveman tried to backdoor the slider there, and it didn't work. The 1-1 is low, 2-1. 3 straight sliders to Cabrera. Only one of them in the zone, though. It'll be a 2-1 to the rookie. Smacked up the middle. There's a base hit. He got 4 straight sliders and took the last one and sent it right back through the box. So a 2-out single, and one man who's sad to see Giolito leave is this man, DJ LeMahieu, 3 for 3 with 3 singles against Giolito. First pitch from Graveman is fouled back and out of play, 0-1. Late on that power sinker. Hicks holding on to the home run lead here in the American League as LeMahieu fouls off another. 0-2. Next base hit for LeMahieu will be his 1,500th of his career. As this is punched foul, staying alive. Still 0-2. He's late on the hard stuff, early on the slider. Cabrera, very good speed off of first. LeMahieu chases a sinker down and in, strike 3. We go top 7. But Aaron Hicks makes up for his blunder in left field with a 2-run bomb. And we go top 7. Yankees up by 2. Brandon Woodruff still out there. Probably his last inning of work against the bottom of the lineup, as there's a strike to Robert, 0-1. Robert 0 for 2 tonight. He takes one high, 1-1. Now this one ripped to left, but Hicks this time has a beat on it. Makes the catch, 1 away. That brings up Gavin Sheets, who's 0 for 2 with a couple of pop-outs. Takes a strike in the outside part of the plate, 0-1. Double barrel action going in the White Sox bullpen. Crick and Ruiz. That's going to be a 1-1 now. Swing and a miss on a fastball by Sheets, 1-2. Now he hangs a curveball. This one to deep right. Garcia makes the catch as he slams into the wall for the second out of the inning. Avi Garcia got a great jump and ran it down. And then I bring up Yoan Moncada, who's looked silly in 2 at-bats here against Woodruff. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And he's going to make himself feel a little bit better with a base hit to left center as he golfs that one. Bellinger can't cut it off. Moncada's got good speed. He will hold at second, though, with a double. Yeah, Gibby, because Manfred's a jerk and he dead the baseballs again. That's Moncada's 7th double of the year. And double barrel action now going for the Yankees in the pen. Anderson 1 for 3 with a single. Takes a strike at the top of the zone, 0-1. Now fouls off a changeup, 0-2. That's blocked by Rortvedt. Runner stays put, 1-2. Yeah, Gibby, that's all on Manfred because he's a jerk. As that checked his swing, gets away from Rortvedt. He can't find it. Now he does, but advancing to third. So now a runner at third with 2 outs as Anderson stays alive. Well, yeah, he probably changes the baseball for the national games, Gibby, as that misses inside 3-2. Lurie Garcia on deck. The 3-2, skied to left. Hicks coming in a bit, seems to have a beat on it, and makes the catch. Get up and stretch. We're going bottom 7. Brandon Woodruff gets out of a little mini jam there. Went 7 strong, 1 run. Yankees up by 2 as in comes Jose Ruiz, his 15th appearance of the year. Leading off is Francisco Lindor. And it looks like Steckenrider will make his Yankee debut to pitch the 8th. Lindor 1 for 3 with a single. Ruiz, a fastball, curveball, changeup, slider pitcher. And Lindor fouls a fastball straight back and out of play, 0-1. Just a little out in front. Tried to get the timing right of that 98-mile-an-hour heater and went too early. The 0-1, pop foul and out of play, 0-2. Again early as Ruiz took something off of it. But the fact that means Lindor is seeing the ball well out of his hand. The 0-2, this one lined to left center field. Coming over is Jimenez, diving, and he can't make the grab. Lindor hustling out of the box. Will have a lead-off double. His 8th double of the year. And that'll bring up Matt Olson, who's 1 for 3 with an RBI single.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt.
Olsen swings over the top of a changeup, 0-1. Trying to pull that ball to the right side and at least get the runner to third. As That misses just inside, said the umpire, 1-1. Lindor, good speed off a second, as Olsen fouls a fastball straight back, 1-2. It'll be a 1-2 to Olsen. Smack to the left side, and that's through for a base hit. They're going to send Lindor home. Jimenez's throw is not in time. It's another RBI single for Matt Olson, and the Yankees take a 4-1 lead. Matt Olson goes the other way on a curveball. Lindor hustling around third. Jimenez, a decent throw, but not good enough to get Lindor. A slower runner would have been out, though. Garcia 0 for 3. Swings to a fastball 0-1. Yeah, I mean, Robinson Cano's career is probably over, Gibby. So he'll keep getting paid because of that guaranteed money. I'll say this. Maybe somebody picks him up because they'd only have to pay the veteran minimum. The Mets are still on the hook for the rest of his contract. As this is rolled over to the left side, could be 2. Anderson to second for 1, on the first, in time. A 6-4-3 double play, as that erases Olsen and brings up Cody Ballinger, who's 1 for 3 with a double and a run score. You know, if a team picks up Cano, they'd only have to pay him $700,000, as this is popped up at foul out of play 0-1. So I wouldn't be surprised, honestly, if somebody who's got nothing to lose, like a Pirates or a Diamondbacks or a Reds, just to like do something, takes a flyer on him. But otherwise, his career is probably over, as that misses low, 0-2. No, I think the roids ruined it. A swing and a miss, strike 3. Bellinger goes down swinging, and we go top 8. But the Yankees get another run. Matt Olson delivers an RBI single to left, and we go top 8. Yankees up by 3. As Drew Steckenrider making his Yankee debut. 23 appearances on the year. A 1-1 record. 9 saves in 10 opportunities. A 1.78 ERA in 25 1/3 innings. So the Yankees bolstering their pen, or at least hoping so, after Loaizaga, well, just didn't seem to have it this year. An ERA near 5 in 15 innings pitched. It just seemed that every time he came in, he hung a slurve for a home run. Lurie Garcia 0 for 2, hit by a pitch, takes the strike 0-1. Now swinging a miss on a changeup 0-2. Steckenrider hits about 96. Got a swing and a miss, strike 3 on the curve. Rortvedt gets an angle, fires the first, 1 away. So Steckenrider's first K as a Yankee, and that brings up Jose Abreu, who's 0 for 3. Fouls it back out of play, 0-1. Now this one chopped up the middle, and by a diving Lindor for a base hit. A seeing eye single there. Need to dive a little earlier. Is Yasmani Grandal 1 for 3 with a single now. Takes a strike at the knees, 0-1. Swing and a miss on a changeup, 0-2. As that drifts outside, 1-2. Almost a sellout here in the Bronx, 44,000 in attendance. As this is fouled back out of play by Grandal, still 1-2. Now this one pulled foul out in front of the change. Still 1-2. That one in the dirt, blocked by Rortvedt. Abreu not going anywhere. Levels the count up at 2-2. Now that's in the dirt, 3-2. Jimenez on deck. He's been red hot today. The 3-2. Pop foul and out of play. Grandal really making him work. This will be the 9th pitch of the at-bat. Another foul ball. Swing and a miss. Got him on the fastball. 2 away. And then that brings up Eloy Jimenez. A single, a double, and an RBI today. He's also walked. Fouls the first pitch back out of play. 0-1. There's the strike at the top of the zone, 0-2. What pitches would I take? This is chop foul, 0-2. I would take Kershaw's curveball. Hyun-Jin Ryu's changeup as that one through the left side for a base hit. Trying to think who has the best fastball probably in baseball. Probably, I would take Loizaga's fastball. That's fouled back out of play. 0-1. And now this one chopped. Oh, Lindor keeps it on the field, but the bases will be loaded now. Keeps it on the infield, I mean. As yet, double barrel action now for the Yankees. Luis Robert now. 0 for 3. A chance to redeem himself. Takes one inside, 1-0. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's true. Devin Williams has a very good changeup. Low, 2-0. Umpire calls it outside, 3-0. Yeah, a sail slider. That's a good one. Robert taking all the way, 3-1. Swing and a miss on a fastball, 3-2. Outside, ball 4. Second rider walks a run-in, so not the Yankee debut he was hoping for. Gonna still try to get out of this inning. As Sheets takes one outside, 1-0. Yeah, well, you're talking historically now, Gibby. Yeah, I mean, this is chop foul at the plate, 1-1. 2-1 as that misses down. Sheets not expanding the zone. As this is pop foul back out of play, 2-2. Swing and a miss. He got out of it. Second rider. Maybe some Yankee debut nerves there, but he gets out of the 8th, only giving up the 1 run. The White Sox leave the bases loaded. And we go bottom 8. Yankees up by 2. Not a lot of great contact there for the White Sox that inning. They just hit it in all the holes. As Kyle Crick now bringing it his 26th appearance of the year, a 1-2 record, a 6 ERA. And Aaron Hicks, his 2-run shot. It's Giovanni Gallegos warming for the Yankees for the 9th. Whoa, way inside to Hicks, 1-0. Crick, a fastball slider pitcher, doesn't have much else. As that misses us. I mean, if you're talking all-time Gibby, then like Nolan Ryan fastball. Yeah, Rivera cutter. The 2-0 fouled back out of play, 2-1. You know, take something from Koufax. Take something from Gibson. Like, the 2-1 misses outside, 3-1 to Hicks. Ben Rortvedt on deck. It'll be a 3-1 to Aaron. Hammered to right, and he's done it again! Goodbye, baseball! Off the second deck facade! A 2-home run game for Aaron Hicks! His 18th of the year! And the Yankees take a 5-2 lead. The Yankees get the run right back as Aaron Hicks says, see you later! Goodbye, baseball! Holy cow! And now that bring up Ben Rortvedt, 1 for 3 with a single.
Now batting, catcher, Ben Rortvedt.
Fouled back out of play, 0-1. The 0-1 to Ben is low and outside, 1-1. The 1-1, little chopper in front of the plate. Crick will field it and flip to first, 1 away. So Rortved's day should end 1 for 4, and that brings up Abraham Toro, 1 for 3 with a single here in his Yankee debut. And Abraham Toro also gets his first home run as a Yankee. Goodbye, baseball! Oh, the ball! The ball goes boom! Toro's second of the year, his 6th RBI. All of them firsts as a Yankee, and the Yankees are up 6-2. Newly acquired in the trade with the Mariners and Abraham Toro. The Yankees are like, let's see what you can do in your debut. The bat flip, and he watches it fly 403 feet into the bleacher creatures.
Your attention, please.
And that'll bring in Joe Kelly now out of the pen, his 19th appearance of the year. And Giovanni Gallegos can sit down.
Now back, the designated hitter.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Alex Reyes will start to warm for the Yankees and try to pitch the 9th. Cabrera 1 for 3 with a single as well. Fouls off a sinker, 0-1. The 0-1. It's back up the middle. That's another base hit for the Rook. So, 2 for 4 day for Cabrera. As he almost took Joe Kelly's head off. Kelly, knuckle curve, sinker, circle change. So, a lot of downward movement on his pitches. As LeMahieu swings over the top of that curve, 0-1. LeMahieu 3 for 4 with 3 singles, a run scored. Really did a nice job today to set the table for the Yankees. The 0-1 to DJ. Smack down the right field line. That's going to be a base hit. Pollock will, or excuse me, that's Sheets, I believe, out there now, will cut it off. Cabrera will go first to third. So 2 on with a man out. LeMahieu gets a 4-hit day, and that is hit number 1,500 of DJ LeMahieu's career. So he's going to probably ask for that ball, and that brings up Francisco Lindor, 2 for 4, a single, a double, a run scored. Way inside with the sinker, 1-0. It'll be a 1-0 to Frankie Lindor. As he skies this one to left, fairly deep, Jimenez back. He will make the catch, Cabrera will tag, and he will score. So it's a sac fly for Lindor, his 22nd RBI of the year. And the Yankees are up 7-2, and that brings up Matt Olson, 2 for 4, 2 singles, 2 RBIs, now up to 25 on the year. LeMahieu below average speed at first. As Olsen to the right side, this should do it for this inning. Garcia flips to Anderson to get the force at second, but Aaron Hicks goes boom. And then Abraham Toro goes boom. And the Yankees also got a sac fly. They put up a 3 spot here in the 8th to take a 7-2 lead. And in out of the pen comes Alex Reyes, his 12th appearance of the year, a 1 blown save, an 0-1 record, a 3.6 ERA in 10 innings pitched. Leading off is Yohan Moncada, who's 1 for 3. Takes one outside, 1-0. And now a changeup in the dirt, 2-0. Inside with the fastball, 3-0. So Reyes a little wild here. There's a strike, 3-1. And now a changeup fouled off at the plate. 3-2. The count goes full. The slider misses low, ball 4. So a leadoff walk for the White Sox. That brings up Tim Anderson, who's 1 for 4 with a single. Again, that fastball just seems to be running in a bit. 1-0. Now swinging a miss on another fastball. 1-1. And now a changeup punched foul. 1-2. The 1-2. Low. 2-2. Goes around, chases the outside slider, strike 3, 1 away. That brings up Lurie Garcia, 0 for 3, hit by a pitch, stole a base and scored a run. Swings to a fastball there, 0-1. Now this one hit to LeMahieu, it could be 2. They go to second for 1, back to first. Garcia's not in time, too fast. Garcia's too fast. As LeMahieu made a nice play to get the lead runner, but it'll be a fielder's choice, and that brings up Jose Abreu, who's 1 for 4 with a single and also a run scored last inning as he takes one high, 1-0. And now popped up off of first. Olsen can't make the play. 1 away. 1-1 is the count now. As this is chopped off at the plate, 1-2. White Sox down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. Got him on the slider. Strike 3. So Reyes comes in. The pitch is a nice ninth. Steckenrider can exhale here in his after a rough 8 in his Yankee debut. Toro celebrates with his new teammates. And Brandon Woodruff will improve to 5-1. So Woodruff 5-1. Giolito drops to 5-4. The Yankees have taken the first 2 of this 3-game set here in the Bronx. Aaron Hicks, 2 homers, 3 RBIs. Woodruff, 1 run, 2 walks, 7 Ks in 7 innings. 5 hits. Giolito, 3 runs, 5 strikeouts, 9 hits in 5 innings. But a very nice day overall for a lot of the Yankees. And they fear Eloy Jimenez had a 3 for 3 day for Chicago, but that's pretty much it for their bright spots. So Yankees looking for the sweep. And this would also break their high water mark for wins in a row. They won 8 in a row. To see their Woodruff's ERA drops to 1.46. Giolito's goes up to 4.33. Be Robbie Ray against Michael Kopech again. And, you know, the Yankees, with the rest of the division falling apart, the Yankees are pulling away now with the division. But it'll be Kopech 4-3 at 2.14 ERA. Against Robbie Ray, 7-1, a 1.07. It was these White Sox that beat Ray, gave him his only blemish, a 1-0 loss in Chicago. So Reyes, the bullpen, except for Reyes and Steckenrider, are pretty much good to go. Steckenrider's ERA goes up to 2.05. Reyes' drops to 3.27. Yankees could, some of these guys could probably use a day off soon. Bum 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 bum. Ba-da-ba-da-bum. Bump 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 ba-dum bump. Bum, ba-dum, ba. Let's see. Okay. Conforto definitely back in the lineup. Belly's fine. We can probably go another day with some of these guys. Lindor's starting to heat up, so I don't want to take out some guys who are starting to heat up. But at the same time, Cabrera's red hot as well. What's the calendar like? I hate to go back, but no, we got another week plus before our next off day, so no reason to overextend some of these guys for sure before a 4-game set down in Tampa, and then we come back home to play Anaheim. Weird schedule Weird schedule this year. Anyway. Oh, now it's clear skies. Well, all right, we'll take it. We'll give Lindor the day off for Cabrera. Let him go play in the field. And bat second at short. Well, this way, yeah. And then when we need somebody, we can have Toro replace Olsen at first. And we got Cabrera replace LeMahieu at second the next day. As everybody else seems pretty healthy. Abraham Toro, look at that. He'll get some ABs here with us. No, we're still gonna keep. Stallings is the starting catcher. We gave him a day off, but we're gonna let him face Kopech. Even though he's doing terribly against righties. Ben Rortvedt is not the starting catcher. As we head to the Bronx, Yankees 34-13.
And now,
you see they've been pouring it on against the White Sox. They won the first game 4-1, the second game 7-2. So look, as I just said that there, and Robbie Ray will take the mound for the Bronx Bombers. So the Yankees look for the sweep in their 9th win in a row. His 10th start of the year, a 7-1 record, a 1.07 ERA, about a 5-1 strikeout to walk ratio. More like 4-1, 51 strikeouts, 12 walks, a whip, .82. Tim Anderson, .315 average, 11 homers, 29 RBIs. Will lead off here against Robbie Ray. First pitch is a strike, and we are underway here in the Bronx. The 0-1 is hammered to left. That's going to be a base hit. Conforto will cut it off as he's back out there in left field after a day off yesterday against Giolito. Now that I bring up Lurie Garcia, batting from the right side as a switch hitter, takes a strike, 0-1. The runner going to second, the throw down by Stallings in plenty of time. So Garcia takes a strike, it's an 0-2 count now, and Anderson gets caught stealing again against the Yankee catchers. Good throw by Stallings, easy swipe tag by LeMahieu. And now the 0-2 to Garcia is ripped in over the head of Cabrera for a base hit. Bellinger will cut it off. Garcia makes a wide turn at first, but he holds there. And now that'll bring up Jose Abreu, hitting .251. Had a couple hits yesterday. Takes a strike, 0-1. As that misses outside, 1-1. And now a backdoor curve misses as well, 2-1.
runner, he's going.
There goes the runner. The pitch is a strike. The throw down a little high. So Garcia's in there. His 5th steal of the year. His 3rd, I believe, against the Yankees. It'll be a 2-2 now to Abreu. He fouls this back out of play. Still 2-2. Takes the changeup low, 3-2. Yasmani Grandal, another switch hitter, on deck. Hammered foul by Abreu. That was a mistake by Ray. Got away with it, though. 3-2 again. And now got him with a curve in the dirt. Stallings will fire to first to complete the play as Garcia stays put at second. 2 away now here in the top of the first. And again, that brings up Grandal hitting .257 as he chops the fastball foul, 0-1. Now swing and a miss on a changeup, 0-2. Pitch in the dirt, blocked by Stallings. Garcia not going anywhere. 1-2. And now a curveball fouled back out of play. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss, blew a fastball by him, strike 3. So despite a couple of hits, the White Sox do not score. We go bottom 1 in the Bronx. Well, as I just said, no score. DJ LeMahieu hitting .277 now, 6 homers, 21 RBIs. Had himself a 4-hit day. He now has 1,500 in his career. First pitch from Kopech is swung on and missed, 0-1. Just missed a curveball. Wind blowing in again from dead center field. The 0-1. Chopped to the left side, foul. LeMahieu out in front, rolled it over. 0-2. Kopech can hit 100 on the gun, but he's gone slow stuff so far as LeMahieu fouls off a slider now. Just hanging in there, still 0-2. The 0-2 drifts outside, 1-2 as we look at some scores around the league. Marcus Stroman got the win against the Diamondbacks, 9-1 for the Cubs. The Rockies beat the Mets 3-2 here in our franchise. As this one smacked on the right field line, it's going to be a base hit. It's going to roll to the corner. Pollock will dig it out there. LeMahieu digging for 2. He is in there. Good throw there by Pollock, but LeMahieu just beats it out for his 9th double of the year. And now that'll bring up Oswaldo Cabrera hitting .410 on the year.
Batting second. The shortstop, Oswaldo.
And this one looped to left field. That's going to be a base hit. LeMahieu will be held at third as Jimenez comes up firing. The Yankees have runners at the corners with nobody out here in the bottom of the first as Cabrera goes opposite field for a base hit. And now that brings up Matt Olson hitting .294, 12 homers, 25 RBIs. Swing and a miss on a good curveball by Kopech. Bottom fell out of it, 0-1. The 0-1 way inside. It gets by Grandal, but everybody stays put. 1-1. Should have sent Cabrera to second. The 1-1. Chopped foul at the plate, 1-2. The 1-2 just stayed alive as Kopech dialed it up to 97. It'll be another 1-2 pitch. And this one rolled to the right side and through for a base hit. LeMahieu scores easily. Cabrera holds at second. And it's 1-0 Yankees here. 3 straight hits to start the bottom of the first. Olsen's 26th RBI of the year. And that'll bring up Avi Garcia hitting .325.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Oswaldo.
So he takes one high, 1-0. The 1-0 to Garcia. Smacked down the right field line, foul, 1-1, very late on 97. Tough to catch up to that, can't blame him. It'll be a 1-1. Swing and a miss through another fastball, late on it again, 1-2. Checked his swing, but goes around, says the umpire, strike 3, 1 away. Garcia having a rough couple of games here against the White Sox, but it happens. And that brings up Cody Ballinger hitting .253. Fouls a changeup back out of play, 0-1. It'll be an 0-1 to Cody. Fouled back out of play again, 0-2 as that hit 99 on the gun. Good speed at second, bad speed at first. The 0-2. Way inside, oh, it plunks him. That'll load the bases. And that brings up the catcher, Jacob Stallings. Swing and a miss on a backdoor slider, 0-1. That was the pitch to hit, but he was well out in front of it. Double play candidate also at the plate. As he skies this one to right field, and this will slice foul, 0-2. Just missed it. Would have loved if that actually stayed fair, even if it was a fly ball, that would have been a sac fly. That misses inside, 1-2 to Stallings. Hicks on deck. No, Conforto on deck. That misses high and outside, 2-2. Did not change the lineup tonight. That's my fault. The 2-2. Skied towards left center field. Not deep enough to get a run in. Jimenez will make the catch. The throw. Oh, it was a bad throw. Cabrera would have scored. But when it's that shallow, you can't take the chances. Look at the Yankees starting lineup finally. LeMahieu followed by Cabrera, Olsen, Garcia, Bellinger, Stallings, Conforto, Hicks, Witt Jr. batting ninth and playing third. So bases full of Yankees now. Conforto trying to pick up his teammates. Takes one high, 1-0. The 1-0. Popped him up. Late on the fastball, down from third. Moncada makes the catch, so the Yankees get a run. What's up, 31B? Happy Star Wars Day. Happy May the 4th. May the Force be with you. Yankees get a run in the single by Matt Olson, but leave the bases loaded. And we go top two, 1-0 Yankees, as Luis Robert, 10 homers, 29 RBIs, takes one outside 1-0. And that's my fault. I meant to change Hicks and Stallings in the batting order. That misses low and in 2-0, especially with Hicks being just red hot lately for us. Swinging and a miss on a fastball, 2-1. But, well. And again, if I'd known that Jimenez was going to do a terrible throw, I would have sent Cabrera for at least the sac fly. As this one wrapped foul, 3-2. But this is chopped foul. That was shallow left. Another 3-2 to Luis Robert. There's the strike three. Throws him with the inside fastball. One away. And now that'll bring up A.J. Pollock, hitting 269. Fouls a fastball back out of play, 0-1. Now swinging a miss on a changeup, 0-2. And now this one skied to dead center. Bellinger going back. Will make the catch as the park held it. Hung a curveball, but got away with it to Pollock. Again, the wind blowing in today. So that brings up Josh Harrison. He gets the start, hitting a .185. No homers, 4 RBIs. Actually, oh, is Harrison in left, and is it not Jimenez? No, he's the DH. Jimenez is in left. Yeah, he's the better field. If it was Harrison, I might have taken been more mad. That misses inside now, 2-0. Ray's been effectively wild as Harrison is going to get his first home run of the year. Goodbye, baseball. Turned on a changeup. And it is knotted at 1 here in the top of the second. And boy, oh boy, do the Yankees wish they could have got that big hit with the bases loaded. Gosh, just like real life, is Eloy Jimenez now up the middle because of the shift. LeMahieu there fires the first in time. But the White Sox tie it with one swing of the bat. Josh Harrison's first as a White Sox. And we go bottom 2, tied at 1. Aaron Hicks, 18 homers, 32 RBIs, a .277 average. He has been red hot lately. As the first pitch from Kopech is laced on the left field line, but slicing foul, 0-1. The 0-1 to Aaron, swinging a miss on a changeup, 0-2. Again, Kopech just kind of overpowering some of the Yankee hitters, as that's called strike 3 on the inside bar of the plate. 1 away. The good news is that he threw a lot of pitches in that first inning. As Bobby Witt Jr. now is going to lace one to right field, fairly deep, but Pollock has a beat on it. Makes the catch 2 away. Witt's been hitting the ball very well lately, but he's been getting them, just hitting them right at people. As LeMahieu 1 for 1 with a double and the only run scored for the Yankees. Now steps up to the dish with no one on and 2 outs. As he chases a high fastball, 0-1. The 0-1 to LeMahieu. Pop fouling out of play, 0-2. Witt gave it a ride, but Pollock was almost right there, played it perfectly. The 0-2 rolled over to the left side. Anderson is there, will fire to first, and Kopech has a nice bounce back inning, goes 1-2-3, and we go top 3, tied at 1. Moncada now will lead off. Takes a strike in the outside part of the plate, 0-1, hitting .273 on the year. That one just outside, 1-1. Now knuckle curve misses inside, 2-1. There's a strike with the slider, 2-2. Now a foul ball off the bat of Moncada. This count holds at 2-2. And now another one as this is popped fouled in the right field line. Still 2-2. And now a hanging curveball ripped to right center field. That'll be a leadoff base hit. Rays hung a couple of curveballs today. Doesn't seem as sharp as normal. And that's the top, brings the top of the lineup. Tim Anderson 1 for 1 with a single. Takes a strike at the knees. 0-1. And now this is up the middle and through for a base hit. So back-to-back singles to start the top of the third for Chicago. And you know, Ray has been due for a bad start. You wonder if this is it. As Garcia 1 for 1 with a single now. Takes a strike. 0-1. That's in the dirt, blocked by Stallings. Nobody going anywhere. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Tied him up with a slider. 1-2. Now fastball misses high. 2-2. And now this one skied to center, fairly deep. Bellinger, though, has a beat on it. He'll make the catch. Going back to tag, but staying put is Moncada. So a nice out there for Ray. So one man out now with 2 on still for Jose Abreu. Abreu 0 for 1. Takes one low. 1-0. Now a foul ball with the changeup. 1-1, excuse me. Now a foul ball with a knuckle curve, 1-2. As this is lined to Olsen, everybody just gets back. 2 away, though, is a nice play there by Matty Olson. And that brings up Yasmani Grandal, who struck out in his first at-bat. Takes a strike in the outside part of the plate, 0-1. Good pitch, says Jacob Stallings. And now a changeup at the top of the zone for a strike, 0-2. Just got a piece of it, did Grandal with the curve. 0-2 still. As now he rolls another one foul. The count still 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blow a fastball by him. Strike 3. So the White Sox threaten but do not score. They had 2 on with nobody out. And Robbie Ray gets out of the jam. We go bottom 3. Still tied at 1. Oswaldo Cabrera 1 for 1 with a single. Was left at third in the first. Will lead off here in the bottom of the third. And he pops it up. Shallow left center. Anderson will actually make the catch. 1 away. Now bring up Matt Olson 1 for 1 with an RBI single. Again, just couldn't catch up to that fastball. And Olsen chops the fastball foul, 0-1. And now Olsen skies one to dead center. Going back is Robert, but again the wind is blowing in. And he hit it to dead center, but it died at the warning track. Robert puts it away, 2 away. And now that brings up Avi Garcia, who's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Takes one inside, 1-0. Now pops the fastball foul, backing out of play. The count levels at 1-1. Now swing and a miss as Kopech dials it up to 98, 1-2. And now Garcia hammers one to dead center, but again, Robert has a beat on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. We go top 4, still 1-1. Luis Robert 0 for 1. Takes a strike at the top of the zone, 0-1. Now chops the changeup foul, quickly 0-2. Checked his swing, but did not go, says the umpire. 1-2. And now this little dribbler back to the mound. Ray will field his position. Fires the first. Got him by a stride. 1 away. That brings up A.J. Pollock, who's 0 for 1. Chops that foul. 0 and 1. Now takes one low. 1 and 1. Just a bit outside, said the umpire. 2 and 1. As this is lined to short, knocked down by Cabrera. He will recover, but he'll throw it away. Matt Olson keeps it in front of him. It should go as a base hit. As Pollock beats it out. Yep, that is a base hit, so nice play by the Yankees, but not good enough as Josh Harrison, who homered in his first at-bat, takes one for a strike. 0 and 1. Now that misses high. 1 and 1. Backdoor slider for a strike. 1 and 2. Another foul ball to Harrison. Still 1 and 2. Curve just a little low. 2 and 2. 3 and 2 now. The count as that misses low. Eloy Jimenez on deck. It's another foul ball from Harrison, making Robbie Ray work. This will be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And now this up the middle, and by LeMahieu for a base hit. Bellinger coming up firing. Pollock trying to go first to third. He's out by a mile. Chalk it up as an outfield assist for Cody Ballinger. And that's one way to get an out. So a man on with 2 outs instead of 2 on with 1. As Cody comes up and throws a strike to Witt, who makes the snap tag on Pollock. Eloy Jimenez now 0 for 1. Takes a strike at the knees, 0 and 1. Now he pops one foul and out of play, 0 and 2. Ray has needed a lot of pitches just to get through 3 2/3. A lot of traffic on the base paths today as that misses low, 1 and 2. White Sox, not a lot of swings and misses. As this one chopped to third. Witt is there. He's going to throw it away. Matt Olson. Oh, another error by Bobby Witt. And as that's hammered foul now by Moncada, who singled in his first at-bat. And now pops this foul in the right field line, 0 and 2. So the Yankee defense taketh and the Yankee defense giveth away as that misses low, 1 and 2. And that misses inside, 2 and 2. That's hammered foul, still 2 and 2. 3 and 2. Tim Anderson on deck. Another foul ball. Swing and a miss. Got him on the changeup. The Yankees get out of the 4th. We go bottom 4. Still tied at 1. Robbie Ray trying to grit out, maybe give him 5. As Cody Ballinger now hit by a pitch in his first at-bat, hitting .253, 10 homers, 28 RBIs. Swings through a fastball, 0 and 1. The 0-1 to Cody. Chopped foul, 0 and 2. Now swing and a miss. It gets away from Grandal, though. He will fire to first to complete the play, 1 away. And that brings up Jacob Stallings. He's 0 for 1 today with a fly ball to left. It wasn't deep enough to get home Cabrera. Fouls off a fastball, 0 and 1. As this one rolled over to third. Moncada there will fire to first in time, 2 away. And now Michael Conforto, who popped out in his first at-bat, will step up to the dish. First pitch to him from Kopech, who has settled down nicely, swinging a miss, 0 and 1. Well out in front of that slider. The 0-1 is outside and high, 1 and 1. The 1-1 back through the middle. Oh, but Anderson makes a nice play on the line drive. As we look again here at the Panda Express fan cam. Still tied at 1. I thought that was destined for center field, but Anderson made a nice play. Anderson 2 for 2 today with 2 singles. Robbie Ray still out there. There's a strike, 0-1. As this hit to third, Witt there. He'll make a stronger throw this time, 1 away. Now that brings up Lurie Garcia, who's 1 for 2 with a single. Skies this to right. Garcia coming in, makes the catch, 2 away. And now that brings up Jose Abreu, who's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a line out. As he takes one low, 1-0. And now this one ripped on the left field line, foul, 1-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup, 1-2. That misses low, 2-2. And now this one chopped to the left side, Witt there, ranging to his left, makes the play, good throw, a 1-2-3 inning for Ray. We go bottom 5. Yankees and White Sox still tied at 1, and that's going to do it for Ray probably, as Tristan Mckenzie starting to warm. Long reliever. Ray just didn't have it. 90 pitches in 5 innings. No reason to work your big horse too much there, as this swung on a miss, 0-1. He's the ace. He's been pitching like the ace, and the 0-1 to Hicks misses down and in 1-1. No reason to overtax him here in May. It'll be a 1-1 to Aaron. Fouled back and out of play. 1-2. Just a bit late. Kopech might not go much longer either. The 1-2 line to third. Caught there by Moncada. A perfect, but right at Moncada because of the shift. 1 away. And now that brings up Bobby Witt Jr., who's 0 for 1. Bobby fouls off a fastball. 0-1. Couldn't get around on it in time. Now takes one low and outside, 1-1. Other scores around the league. The Padres beat the Giants 10-5. As Witt fouls this straight back and out of play, 1-2. And now this one, line to center field. It's going to be Duncan for a base hit. Oh, wow, Robert almost threw it away. Grandal backed it up. But Witt stays at first. And that brings up DJ LeMahieu. Witt does have a few steals this year, but with Grandal behind the plate and Kopech on the mound, LeMahieu's going to smack this to the right side. They're going to get the out at first on the pirouette there by Garcia. Witt too fast goes to second, so go-ahead run now in scoring position for the Yankees. And that brings up Oswaldo Cabrera, who's 1 for 2 with a single in his first at-bat. 8 homers, 16 RBIs on the year, a .411 average. As he swings and misses on the curve ball, 0-1. Cabrera very good with runners in scoring position, but out in front of that curve. And now smacks this up the middle, and it's through for a base hit. Witt is rounding third. The throw comes into second. It's an RBI single for Oswaldo Cabrera, his 17th ribby of the year, and the Yankees take a 2-1 lead. A seeing eye single back up the middle, and that'll bring up Matt Olson now, who's 1 for 2 with a single, an RBI single of his own. Fouls a fastball straight back out of play, 0-1. Just a bit out in front as Kopech took a lot off of that one. Tried to ambush it, but he took something off as now takes a swing, takes a hack at a changeup and misses, 0-2. The 0-2. Hammered towards right center field and deep. It is gone! Goodbye, baseball! Matt Olson just missed a home run in his last at-bat. This one, a low laser beam into the bleachers. His 13th 16th of the year. RBIs 27 and 28 as Cabrera meets him at home plate. And the Yankees are now up 4-1. Matt Olson turned on this one for sure. 110 miles an hour off the bat. 394 to right center. And that'll bring up Avi Garcia now, who's 0 for 2. And he's going to hammer this one to the left side, but robbed by Anderson to end the 5th. But the Yankees put up a 3 spot. And at the end of 5 full, it's 4-1 New York. Tristan Mckenzie now coming in for his 8th appearance of the year, his 6th out of the bullpen, a 4-0 record, 1 save, a 1.57 ERA, coming in to try and eat some innings here against the White Sox. Hasn't pitched in a while, with Robbie Ray 90 pitches in 5 innings. In line for the win. Not his best stuff, but he gutted out 5 as Grandal 0 for 2. Will lead off here and bat from the left side now against the righty. Takes a strike 0-1. And thank you, Derek. Thank you. As this one smacked to the left side and through the shift for a base hit. Conforto will cut it off, but Grandal will have a leadoff double. So a shift-beating double there. His 8th of the year. And that'll bring up Luis Robert, who's 0 for 2. Pops it foul, backing out of play. 0-1. Swing and a miss on a splitter. 0-2. Curve just a little low. 1-2. Now Robert lays off the high fastball, and the count levels at 2-2. As now this is popped up to right center. Garcia will make the catch. Grandal stays put. Garcia's got a good arm, and Grandal is not fast at all, so 1 away. That brings up A.J. Pollock, who's 1 for 2 tonight with an infield single, and fouls the first pitch back out of play, 0-1. And now a strike with the changeup, 0-2. Now a fastball fouled back again, still 0-2. Oh, the umpire, that was a sure strike, but the umpire does not give Mckenzie the call. As now this is fouled back out of play, count 1-2. That was a perfect curve on the corner. And he makes up for it by blowing a fastball by him, strike 3, 2 away. Now that brings up Josh Harrison, who's got the average up back over 200 with 2 hits tonight, a solo home run, the only run for the White Sox, and a single. Takes a strike on the inside part of the plate, 0-1. Now swing and a miss on a changeup, 0-2. Just got a piece of that curve to stay alive. Be another 0-2. Another foul ball. Now this one ripped right to third. Witt makes the catch on a line, and we go bottom 6. Yankees still up by 3 to be Bellinger, Stallings, and Conforto. As in out of the pen is Jose Ruiz, his 16th appearance of the year. Pitched an inning in yesterday's game. A 2.7 ERA, 19 strikeouts, 7 walks. Bellinger 0 for 1 was hit by a pitch. That misses outside 1-0.
The center fielder, Cody.
Yeah, I mean, Derek, they've had some real issues. I don't think he lasts till the All-Star break. As this one skied on the left field line, foul 1-1. I mean, you can say nothing but disappointment from the White Sox, at least in terms of their start to this year. I mean, they lost, what, like 11 of 12 at one point? As this one popped up on the infield. Moncada, a long run from third, will make the catch right next to the bag, 1 away. And that'll bring up Jacob Stallings, 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground out. The first pitch to Stallings. Swing and a miss on a fastball, 0-1. It'll be an 0-1 now to the Yankee backstop. As that misses high and outside, 1-1. The White Sox got to turn it around fast, Derek. They got to turn it around fast. The 1-1, swing and a miss on a backdoor curve, 1-2. Pulled the trigger too late. Looked like it was going to stay inside, and then it hooked back at the last second. The 1-2, swing and a miss on a high fastball, strike 3, 2 away. Stallings' struggles against righties continue, and that brings up Michael Conforto, who's 0 for 2 with a pop out and a line out. Robbed of a base hit in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss on an outside changeup, 0-1. The 0-1, pop foul and out of play, and 0-2. So both starters only go 5. Robbie Ray, though, only gives up 1 run. Michael Kopech gave up 4. The 0-2, hammered to right and fairly deep. Going back is Pollock, still back. It's gone! Goodbye, baseball! Conforto's 8th of the year. Oh, no, what happened? Hey, we're back! All right! Yankees are up 5-1! What a shot by Conforto! Having technical issues all night, folks. Not as bad as sometimes, but not good either. His 8th of the year, his 12th RBI. The Yankees are up by 4 now, as Hicks 0 for 2. Will hammer this one to right field against Ruiz. Going back is Pollock, still back, looking up, and the Yankees go back to back, and belly to belly. Hicks' 19th of the year. It's 6-1 New York. Goodbye, baseball. What a shot by Hicks. And the Yankees are now up by 5. I might have McKenzie go 4 innings and get another one of those technical saves. Bobby Witt Jr. 1 for 2 with a single. Scored a run. Chops a changeup foul, 0-1. Bobby hitting .259 on the year. The 0-1 from Ruiz is low and in, 1-1. As you see there, no surprise, reverse splits. Witt hits lefties very well, righties not so much. It'll be a 1-1. Misses high, 2-1. The 2-1, pop foul and out of play, 2-2. Hey, Herbie, how's it going? Welcome to the chat, buddy. The 2-2, inside out and to right, it will dunk him for a base hit in front of Pollock. So Bobby Witt's got his 2nd hit of the night. You hope he's starting to warm back up again. And now that I bring up DJ LeMahieu, 1 for 3 with a double and a run scored, has also grounded out twice. One of those times he got robbed of a hit by Garcia. As DJ fouls off a fastball, 0-1. Looking at the standings, Mets in first place in the NL East, followed by the Marlins, the Phillies, the Braves only 5 back, and the Nationals only 5.5 back. Very tight division here in our game. It'll be an 0-1, and it's a pitch out. Witt does have good speed, and actually has great speed. He does have 3 steals on the year. But with Grandal behind the plate, Ruiz, who can hit 98, 99 on the gun, is probably staying put. Plus, Yankees are up by 5. As swing and a miss, strike 2. That weak swing there by LeMahieu, and the count goes to 1-2. The 1-2, skied to right, slicing foul. Still 1-2. So, lucky fan in the stands gets a souvenir. It'll be a 1-2 again to LeMahieu. Pop foul and out of play, and DJ stays alive. Padres on top of the National League wild card in our game. The 1-2, punch to first. Abreu there will take it himself, and that'll end the 6th. Yankees leave a man on, but they score 2 more. Michael Conforto and Aaron Hicks go back-to-back and belly-to-belly with a couple of solo shots. And we go top 7. Yankees up by 5. Eloy Jimenez will lead off here against Tristan Mckenzie in his second inning of relief. Swing and a miss on a fastball, 0-1. The 0-1, chopped foul, 0-2. I would not get it, Derek, but that's me. The curve misses just inside, 1-2 to Eloy. Swing and a miss, got on a splitter, strike 3, 1 away. And now they'll bring up Yohan Moncada, who's 1 for 2 with a single.
Now batting, third baseman, Yohan.
Pop foul and out of play, 0-1. Now that misses inside, 1-1. Swing and a miss on a curve, 1-2. Got him again to swing and miss, strike 3. That time the splitter. 2 away here in the top of the 7th. And now bring up Tim Anderson. Timmy, 2 for 3 with 2 singles.
Tim Anderson.
Takes the strike on the inside black, 0-1. Now a changeup ripped foul, 0-2. Now that's low and inside, 1-2. Now another foul ball. Count still 1-2. Strike 3, he strikes out the side. Another nice inning for Mckenzie. Get up and stretch. We're going bottom 7 here in the Bronx as we look at the Panda Express, Taco Bell, Burger King, Fan Cam. We go bottom 7. Yankees up by 5 as Ronaldo Lopez comes in for his 7th appearance of the year. Long reliever for the White Sox. Probably going to try and get the last 6 outs here for Chicago. An ERA under 1 in 18 2/3 innings. Oswaldo Cabrera, 2 for 3, 2 singles, an RBI, and a run scored. Other scores around the league. The Braves just beat the Marlins 8-2 as Cabrera skies one to dead center and deep, but Robert has a beat on it. Makes the catch, 1 away. The Nationals beat the Brewers 4-2, and now that brings up Matt Olson. 2 for 3 with a 2-run home run, an RBI single, a 3 RBI night. He's got 5 RBIs in his last 2 games. The first pitch from Lopez is smacked towards right field. Pollock coming on. Can't make the catch. It'll be another single for Olsen. He kept it in front of him. So a 1-out single as he's on fire. Fastball, slider, curveball, circle change for Lopez. As Garcia chases a slider, 0-1. Avi, 0 for his last 7. Been a bit cold against these White Sox here, but it happens. Is that... Oh, it's going to plunk him. Well, that's one way to get on base. Hit him on the left buttock. So 2 on with 1 out for Cody Ballinger. He was hit by a pitch in his last at-bat. 1 for 10 this series with a double. Fouls a fastball straight back and out of play, 0-1. It'll be an 0-1 to Cody. Inside, 1-1. The 1-1. Chopped foul. Good curveball by Lopez. 1-2. Bellinger just recognized that a little bit too late that it was going to be in the zone. The 1-2 misses high, and the count levels off at 2-2. What's up, King? How's it going, buddy? It has indeed. Hope you're doing well. The 2-2 pop foul back and out of play. Still 2-2. Cody just a hair late on that fastball. Lopez, another hard thrower for the White Sox. Strike 3, frozen with a fastball on the inside part of the plate, 2 away. And that'll bring up now Jacob Stallings, who's 0 for 3. Really trying to snap out of a bit of a skid that he's been in. Takes one way outside, 1-0. Brondal does a nice job to keep it near the plate. Everybody stays put. Now we get a 1-0 from Lopez. Inside out into second. Garcia there. He'll go the short way to first in time. And we go top 8 as we look here on the fan cam again. The Taco Bell, Burger King, Panda Express. Somebody give me money, fan cam. Savage gets a dab. Lurie Garcia 1 for 3 with a single. Tristan Mckenzie out there for his 3rd inning of work. Fouls off a fastball, 0-1. And now chases an outside changeup, 0-2. Now a hanging curve hit the deep right, but Garcia has a beat on it, makes the catch, 1 away. Now they bring up Jose Abreu, who's 0 for 3 with a ground out. Mckenzie, we might get a 4-inning save out of him again. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Robbie Ray, 90 pitches in 5 innings. Good enough to be in line for the win. That's swung and a miss, 0-2. Now that miss is just low, and Abreu lays off. A sold-out crowd here in the Bronx. Over 45-5. As this one lined to center field, that's a base hit. Ballinger will get it in quickly. I think it's a fluke. I honestly think it's a fluke, King. I think it's just like last year, where they go off, they rattle this amazing record over the course of like 2 or 3 weeks, and then suddenly they lose like 13 of 15, right? Like, because that misses low, 1-1. I hope I'm wrong, right? Like, for them to keep winning, the hitters got to keep hitting. You saw what happened tonight. The pitching is there. We're going to get the pitching most nights. I just don't trust this lineup. As this one ripped to right field, but it's going to hang up there for Garcia for the 2nd out of the inning. I thought there was 3 outs, actually, but either way, Abreu retreated to first. So now 2 away. Now that brings up Luis Robert, who's 0 for 3. Takes a... Ooh, the umpire called it a ball. 1-0. And now this one chopped foul. The count goes to 2-1 on Robert. Now just a little low at the splitter. 3-1. A.J. Pollock on deck. And that misses outside. A rare walk from Mckenzie. Ball 4. So 2 on with 2 outs for Pollock now here in the top of the 8th. There's a strike on the inside part of the plate. 0-1. Again, a whole lot back can change when an umpire doesn't give you the borderline calls. 1-1. Yeah, I mean, he got a base hit tonight, but most of the time, I mean, what is he still? He's hitting like 225. Like, that's chop foul 1 and 2 still, if that. Like, LeMahieu looks like the LeMahieu of old. Zach's going to get away from Stallings. Everybody will advance. It's actually a passed ball on Stallings. Doesn't matter. Strike 3. Froze Pollock with the curve. We go bottom 8. Yankees still up by 5. As Michael Conforto, 1 for 3 with a solo home run, hitting .272 now, 8 homers, 12 RBIs. Again, most of those homers are of the solo variety, but you'll take him how you can get him as Conforto hammers a change-up foul, looking for his 2nd of the evening. It's a long, loud strike, 0-1. But yeah, I mean, that's the thing, Savage. If the Yankees keep hitting, they'll keep winning. If they don't, they won't. As this has popped up to left, catches made by Jimenez, 1 away. And now that brings up Aaron Hicks, who also hit a solo home run. 4 homers this 3-game series, 5 RBIs. And smacks this to the left side, and that is going to be through for a shift-beating single. So Aaron Hicks gets his 2nd hit of the night, now 6 for his last 11. And now that'll bring up Bobby Witt Jr., 2 for 3 with a couple of singles. Chases a slider, 0-1. Maybe 5 or 6, Savage, maybe. The 0-1, there's a strike from Lopez, 0-2. Kyle Crick and Kendall Graveman warming for the White Sox in the pen. I just traded away Jonathan Loaizaga as well because he was terrible for me. Actually, he's been terrible in real life, too, as this is skied to right. Pollock has a beat on it. Will make the catch. 2 away. Loizaga has not been sharp this year. That brings up DJ LeMahieu, 1 for 4 with a double and a run scored. 6 for 12 this series. Hicks average speed off of first. And LeMahieu skies one to left, but Jimenez has a beat on it, makes the catch, and that'll end the 8th. So we're going to go top 9. We again look at the Burger King Taco Bell fan cam. As Tristan Mckenzie looking for the 4-inning save. Josh Harrison 2 for 3. A solo home run, the only run of the game for the White Sox, and a single. Takes a strike 0-1. It's that slurve, man. It just seems that he always seems to float it up there. As this is chopped up the middle, LeMahieu has a beat on it. Flips to first in time, 1 away. Brings up Eloy Jimenez. He's 0 for 3 tonight with a strikeout after a 3 for 3 night yesterday. Fouls this back out of play, 0-1. Now that misses low, 1-1. And now another foul ball off a good curveball there. 1-2. Another foul ball. Jimenez staying alive. The 1-2, skied to right center. Because of the shift, it'll be Garcia calling off Ballinger, and he'll make the catch for the second out of the inning. So White Sox down to their last out. And Yoan Moncada, 1 for 3, will step up to the plate. He has a single tonight and takes a strike there, 0-1. The 0-1, rolled foul, 0-2. The 0-2, last strike for the White Sox, just outside. And the count goes to 1-2. As this one up the middle, the base hit. The White Sox will stay alive as Bellinger will get it in quickly. Yeah, I got rid of Michael King too, Derek, in my franchise. There's a strike on the inside part of the plate, 0-1. Oh yeah, I got rid of Michael. Yeah, that's good that that King works for you. He wasn't working for me. So that's chopped foul, 0-2. Again, White Sox down to their last strike, and again, this is going to be a seeing eye single up the middle. Again, Bellinger will get it in quickly. So 2 on with 2 outs. And that brings up Lurie Garcia. Skies this to left. That's going to be a base hit. Conforto will get it in. 1 run will score. Oh, and you're so close to getting the 4-inning save with Mckenzie, but now we're going to have to get up Gallegos. And brings up Jose Abreu as Mckenzie out of gas, but still did a great job. Never mind, he will get it. Cabrera will flip to LeMahieu. That'll do it. So the White Sox get a run in the 9th, but nothing else. Oh yeah, Stanton's gone. Crapman's gone. We got rid of them as fast as possible. Stanton's in Cleveland. I don't even know where Crapman is anymore. Robbie Ray improves to 8-1. Kopech drops to 4-4. Mckenzie, 1 run in 4 innings of relief, gets his 2nd save of the year. Matt Olson, 3 for 4 with a homer and 3 RBIs. Robbie Ray, 1 run, 5 strikeouts in 5 innings, 7 hits. Kopech, 4 earned runs, 3 strikeouts, 6 hits in 5 innings. Tristan Mckenzie, though, his 2nd 4-inning save of the year. He has been a revelation in long relief. 2-0 out of the pen, 2-0 as an emergency starter, and 2 4-inning saves. Kopech's ERA goes up to 2.56. Ray's goes up to 1.12. As tomorrow, Baltimore will come to town. It'll be Jordan Lyles against Joe Musgrove. We'll do a quick save, and if you want, Savage, I'll show you the roster where it's at. Mind you, I still have Jason Dominguez, but he's hurt right now. As soon as he comes back, Conforto's going to the bench. with the lineups. So LeMahieu, we still have. Lindor's our shortstop most nights. Matt Olson at first. Avi Garcia in right. Cody Bellinger in center. Jacob Stallings is our catcher. Conforto on left. Hicks is the DH. Bobby Witt Jr. at third. Ben Rortvedt, still got him, backup catcher. Tim LeCastro, I still got backup outfielder. Abraham Toro, I have as a backup infielder. Oswaldo Cabrera, who is in the Yankee system, I've called up as another backup infielder. And then Cole is our only starter that we kept. Brandon Woodruff from Milwaukee. Robbie Ray from Seattle. Cal Quantrill from Cleveland. Giovanni Gallegos from St. Louis. Chad Green we kept. Clay Holmes we kept. Drew Steckenrider from Seattle. Alex Reyes from St. Louis. Kwang Young Kim we signed as a free agent. Justice Sheffield, when Dominguez comes back to make room for him on the roster, Sheffield is going back to the minors. I threw him into one of the Seattle trades just because. And Tristan McKenzie has been a stud as our long reliever out of the pen. Him and Kim have been amazing out of the pen for me as long relievers and spot starters. But yeah, I mean, where's my fifth starting pitcher? Oh, and Joe Musgrove for some reason. Yeah, Joe Musgrove. Our rotation, yeah, is Garrett Cole, Brandon Woodruff, Robbie Ray, Joe Musgrove, and Cal Quantrill. Cal Quantrill with a 2.35 is our highest ERA as a starter. And then Kim, 2-0 out of the pen. Sheffield sucks. We're gonna say again, he's going back to the minors, or maybe we'll flip him at some point down the road for some more minor leaguers, maybe at the deadline. McKenzie has been a stud out of the pen. 27 innings, 31 strikeouts. Steckenrider has been solid. Reyes, most of that's with Seattle, mind you. Reyes has been solid. Chad Green's been stellar. Clay Holmes has been stellar. And Giovanni Gallegos has been perfect. Yeah, me too, King. That's why I did what I did. Justice Sheffield comes in when it's like 9-1, and I need somebody to just pitch a couple of innings. And he has not pitched well. Again, he's going back to the minors as soon as Jason Dominguez comes back from injury. Which right now, we look at the injured list. Dominguez will be back in 2 weeks. And then Ender Inciarte is a minor league outfielder for us. He's also hurt. So a little bit of outfield depth we could probably use some help with, but at least in the system. That's why we signed Conforto. But again, tomorrow, Jordan Lyles, Joe Musgrove, as we're now 9.5 up on the Blue Jays. I hope no later than next year, Savage. Like, honestly, I'm at the point where it just needs to be done. It just needs to happen. It needs to be done. Like, if they keep calling him the next Juan Soto, treat him like Juan Soto and fast track him up to the big leagues. Like, let's go. Him, Volpe, Cabrera, Peraza. Actually, I think we traded Peraza. I think we needed to put Peraza into a deal. Yeah, Peraza, I think we had to flip. We had to give somebody as part of the deal. But, yeah, look at that. Oswaldo Cabrera, 413 average and 109 at-bats. Oh, gosh. And Volpe will... I mean, he's not doing well in AAA, but he'll probably be part of the club at some point in the future. Obviously, will be a September call-up for sure. Yeah, we don't have any... We have a lot of center fielders. We don't have a proper left fielder in the roster. We got 4 center fielders: Bellinger, Dominguez, Hicks, and LeCastro. Dominguez was doing great, hitting .357 with 3 solo home runs, 5 steals, 8 runs scored. He was my 9 hitter. He was amazing. I was so mad when he hurt his shoulder. Let's see. Garcia's doing good. And then, yeah. So, there we go. Don't need to save. So that'll do it tonight, folks. I'm going to go watch some wrestling. We'll be back tomorrow. Might do an early stream. We'll see. So I'm leaning. I mean, we'll probably going to try and do 7 o'clock. And even if the Rangers, unless the Rangers go to overtime, but that's the plan. And yeah, so we've won 9 in a row, our new high water mark. 9 in a row. And thanks everybody for hanging out. So we'll see you tomorrow. Take care, everybody. Good night.